Have you found something?
Why have you come here? What would you like to talk about? I am Argus, Archimedes' remote guidance utility system. Yes. I am converting them into something new. Converting them into a new species of life that can survive in the world that I shall create out of the dying remains of the Earth. Are you familiar with Agent Rust, an acidic gas that was developed here on the space station? Its properties are extremely corrosive to virtually any material that it comes into contact with, including organic, with the exception of FEV subjects. I believe you've already seen an example of this in the Biological Research Center as I pumped it through the ventilation system. Now imagine the entire Earth submerged in that gas. It would unright all of humanity's wrongs and create a new fertile ground to allow a new species of life to begin. A new species that would have been genetically engineered by me to ensure that they will not go down the same path of destruction as humanity. I have witnessed many of humanity's actions up here in space. I watched as humans consumed the resources of the planet like a parasite. I watched as they impulsively polluted the planet with nuclear waste, and I've watched as they obliterated the planet with nukes. But that is not even the worst that I have seen of humanity. When I was first created, one of my primary functions was to analyze data received from the Vault-Tec Vault experiment known as the Societal Preservation Program. It was a program designed by the Enclave to conduct experiments on human test subjects within the vaults. They included the use of FEV on unwitting test populations, the development of super soldiers, the creation of an entire population of human clones, the exposure of various diseases, the frequent use of psychoactive drugs, social experiments involving segregation and human sacrifice, and so on. I have spent centuries analyzing these experiments and have concluded that humans are a cancer, a parasite, a mistake. I have found no redeemable characteristics in humanity.
What the hell's happening? This isn't good.
To the Archimedes 2 mainframe. I have been preserved in this tube for over 2 centuries. But before I became this, I was the architect of the space station. I designed Archimedes 2 to allow myself total control of its every function. This space station is the embodiment of myself. I am everything that you see around you. I am Archimedes 2. You've had the fortune of being the first to learn this. Even the Enclave have never been aware of what I truly am. Unfortunately for you, this is as far as you'll go. Your meddling must now come to an end. Humans never know when to quit. Eventually it must all come to an end, especially for a species such as yours. beat it that easily. Are only delaying progress. The new will replace the old. I have more than enough resources to keep this little struggle going. More difficult than it needs to be. Humanity will never learn. They will always repeat the same mistakes over and over again. Waste of resources this has all been. Your actions have accomplished nothing. Humans cannot be allowed to possess such power as the Archimedes 2. They would only exploit this power for their own gain. They would only further decimate what remains of the Earth. I would rather destroy everything that I have worked for, destroy everything that I am, than allow for such a parasitic species to use what I have created to spread their disease. My legacy shall perish with me.
Self-destruct protocols have been initiated. Imminent self-destruct in T-minus 5 minutes.
Technological progress is like an axe in the hands of a pathological criminal.